Today I'll be showing you guys a complete season's walkthrough. Now, what a walkthrough is, I did a review video on my channel of the Sims 4 seasons previously. Now, what a walkthrough is what the seasons are, and yeah, you guys know what they are. It's the real life seasons, spring, summer, fall, and winter that we all go over and over and over and over again. So we're first off going to start off with spring, to where, yeah, as you can see, it's right after winter, so you can see that the trees are beginning to get their leaves back, which, you know, that's realistic. So right now, this is the perfect season to get out gardening. Spring is the best season for that. Especially if it's like the start of the season, then yes. As well as like maybe water balloon fight time, and then fishing, and even roller skating can be found in some neighborhoods that your Sims can actually do. Yeah. And even mud fights, I think, during rainstorms and thunderstorms. Okay? Now, it's going to be mainly rainy and cloudy weather during this season, so we're going to go ahead and go right here. I'm going to use the cheat to change it to summer, because, well, we're doing a full season's walkthrough, so why not? Okay, so as you can see, summertime has just arrived. You can see that the trees have all of their leaves again. And all you guys know that this is the hottest season. Just a quick reminder. A very hot season. And during midsummer, you're going to see a lot of heat waves, which, you know, is the hottest temperature you can get. You can use sprinklers or anything like that to cool your Sims down from the heat. Now, summer is a bit lacking, but overall it is a pretty good season to start up with gardening and all that fun stuff. Each plant will require a specific season. So some plants might require fall. It's not the required season. It's the season before fall, and that is summer. Summer is always before fall, okay? So yeah. As well as, like, you can do other holidays, like spring there is Love Day. Summer there is Night of the Town. Fall there is the Harvest Fest, which is kind of like Thanksgiving. Which is right around the corner in real life, actually. And then Winterfest in winter, which is like Christmas. Which is also getting close to. Now, I'm a huge Sims 4 Seasons fan, okay? But, okay, so next up is we're going to switch to fall now, as we will do this. Which fall is the best time to actually start up with watching the leaves fall off the trees, obviously. You'll see that the trees, now as we switch to fall, we can see that the leaves are starting to change pretty colors, and they're starting to fall off the trees. And as they lose their leaves, your Sims can rake the leaves, put them into piles, play on them, and adds a new woohoo spot, which is pretty cool. And near the end of fall, there'll be no leaves left on the trees. So yeah. And the Harvest Fest is all about, like, the thankful spirit, eating a grand meal, and all that cool stuff. And you can also create your own holidays to make it even like that. And there is no Halloween, unfortunately, so you can't send your Sims trick-or-treating, which I think is kind of sad, but, you know, whatever, it's still a good pack. Now we switch it to the one and only winter. So you will see a vast difference after you, as we change it to winter. You will see that the trees have lost all of their leaves. You will see that it's pretty cold. You can see all the leaves on the ground at the moment. It's pretty cold. The ground is also pretty dead. it's pretty dead for the winter, as you can see. Because it's normally not like this during summer. It's only like this during winter. Now, in mid-winter, you're going to see a lot of blizzards, which are the coldest and biggest snowstorms. So you'll see today's forecast is partly cloudy. Not a big deal. No snow. You can't rake those leaves because they're pre-leaves, so they're not from your lot trees, because if you have trees on your lot, they will lose leaves as well, and you'll have to rake them into piles, make them so big to where you can burn them, play with them, or even woohoo, like I previously just mentioned. Now, there's also ice skating, which you can only do during winter. And like I previously mentioned, there's also the Winterfest, which is kind of like Christmas, which I also mentioned earlier. To where your Sims, well, very similar to Harvest Fest, where you have a grand meal, be thankful, be the festive spirit, actually not thankful spirit this time, the festive spirit instead, to where, yeah. And then we also have something else to Winterfest that the Harvest Fest really doesn't have, and that is for the winter, also known as Santa Claus. And I'm glad they didn't completely rip him off, because he's literally a representation of Santa Claus. You cannot go wrong with that. It's literally Santa Claus in The Sims 4. But of course they can't do it for copyright reasons, and that is understandable, but you can't pass up a guy who looks exactly like Santa Claus and call him Father Winter. That is just ridiculous. That's not the case, okay? It's clearly Father Winter, alright? Now, before we wrap up today's video, we also do have another holiday in winter, and that is the last day of winter, and that is New Year's Eve. To where your Sims will watch the countdown on the TV, and as well as, well, do a trying to think. You're the festive spirit again, just like the Winterfest, also known as Christmas. And then you you decorate, and you're also in the party spirit and make meals and have drinks and all that. And we go back to spring after that. So just like that. We also have a updated calendar, and the reason why I say updated calendar is because if you don't have seasons, you'll still have a calendar, but like I said in my seasons review video, it's useless. All it shows is just if you work that day or not. That's all it shows. It is useless, in my opinion, and there's really no other reason to have the calendar in the base game. Now, I did uninstall the game and reinstall the game, and just reinstalled seasons. So you guys might be wondering why there's less little information, little tabs right here, and that's why. Seasons is literally the only install pack that I have at the moment. So if I go right here and go on my calendar, the calendar will show the forecast, the upcoming holidays, events, etc. You'll see that Winterfest is actually the upcoming holiday, as well as Neighborhood Bra. Like I said, Winterfest is literally a representation of Christmas. And then we have New Year's Eve, which is real life. Yeah, you guys get it. Make resolutions. I don't know why I can't figure that out. So yeah, that was my seasons walkthrough. If you want to see any more videos, let me know in the comments, as well as subscribe and all that fun stuff. Or more walkthroughs, let me know in the comments as well. On that note, I'll go ahead and end this video.